Second Cup, brought to you by the Nickel Plate. Sit, sip, savor, and shop.
Hi, everybody. Good morning. Happy Second Cup.
Happy Second Cup. Made it with about 1/2 second to spare.
Glad to have you along with us this morning.
Glad to be here. Glad to be here.
What do you got in your cup? What do you got in your second cup?
Oh, you okay over there?
Yeah, I was going to pull something out for you.
Oh, okay.
Well, I was going to pull out, first off, my Nickel Plate.
Oh, that's a cool cup.
Now, listen, you don't get to keep this. This is Ed's.
Well, he's been sick, so you can keep it over there.
You can look at it.
I have that iced coffee stuff I drink. Because, I don't like real coffee.
Yes.
So I drink the iced coffee stuff in the morning.
Very good. Yes. Yeah, Ed is off again today. Maybe he'll be back tomorrow. We'll see.
We'll see.
Not feeling his best. I get it. I feel like stuff's going around.
Something definitely. I feel like, aren't there a lot of people in the newsroom who are sick?
Well, I don't know. I haven't been feeling great. And then, I just feel like everybody, we were at, a party over the weekend, and somebody was talking about that. Oh, and one of our director was just talking about stuff's going around with kids.
Oh, yeah. Well, they're always sick.
Well, and then we were at this party with kids, and let's be real, I was with kids this weekend too. So who knows? We could just blame them for being the germ carriers.
Yeah, that's fine.
You're with kids a lot, though.
I have.
But you know what? You've had them for a long time, so you've
I'm
probably
kind of used to it now. Bring on the germs.
Bringing on the immunity.
And we're all about the 5-second rule, or 10 or 20 in our house. So
you think you've just
I don't worry too
grown
much.
that immunity over the years. So Lauren, good morning to you. Peter, Kristen, hi, Susan, Howard, Megan, Mary, Shirley, Danielle, good morning to you. Melly's here, Anita, Naomi. Howard says iced coffee, yuck.
Oh,
Yeah.
Howard, ouch.
Jeff Baker says we're
stabbed to
endless
the
once
gut.
again.
Yeah.
Wait, is it Jeff Baker's birthday today? I see that it says.
Is it? Happy
I don't
birthday,
know.
Jeff.
Let me see if I can go to my Facebook page and see if that's the case, because I see Melly saying happy birthday to somebody. Happy birthday, Jeff, but I don't know how to check. I don't know how to check.
Every day is a celebration, I think, with Jeff
Let's
Baker.
see. No kidding. Let's see. Let's look at Jeff's stuff. I don't know.
Shh. Melly Lynn said, shh.
I don't know.
So nice. Our birthdays are pretty close, Jeff.
She says, yes, it is. And Jeff says, don't believe Facebook. All right, you guys. Got me confused this morning. Let's see here.
Don't believe anything on the internet, so be careful.
I know, right? James says, whenever Ed's out, I assume he's lying on a beautiful beach. Lauren says, it's the worst when you're sick in the summer. Totally.
Totally is.
I know.
Yes.
It's a bummer.
Yeah.
Mary said she had a sinus infection and the medication was complicated. It made her gluten-free. Oh, yeah, that's no fun. Barbara wants to know if you're totally recovered from the Ironman yet.
No, not 100%. Like when they were talking about people not feeling well, last week was a tough one.
Yeah.
You're off.
Yeah.
Like, when our boss, we had the meetings afterward,
Yeah.
and he'd be like, why didn't you do blank? I'm like, dude, because I didn't remember. Because I honestly have this brain fog from the race, and that is the biggest thing.
Yeah.
And so I'm kind of like, I do the weather at 8:00, like get out here, and so, or I'm on Second Cup today at 8:00. So thank you for asking. Physically, I feel fine. I still have a little foggy with some of the stuff. I did my first run and swim the other day and felt great, and actually felt really great. I was like, I'm in this complex spot where I want to keep training, but I don't want to because it was so much work.
Yeah.
On the same token,
Don't want to lose it.
this is like the best I've ever felt in my life, and I don't want to lose it. Do I sign up for another race? Do I wait? I don't know. I'm all over the place. But thanks for asking. That's where my
Perfect.
brain is right now.
Wearing his bracelet still, too.
Well, a lot of people wear
Says the Iron Man.
have those things on their
I was joking with
wrists.
him today. I go, snip
Oh, I got so mad. I thought you were going to. I don't wear any
my
jewelry,
scissor fingers.
and I'm not going to get the Iron Man tattoo. So I'll just wear this thing for a while.
Oh, no tattoo for you?
No, I don't like needles.
Biggest
So-
baby ever. And I don't like needles either. And this kid's a way bigger baby.
Oh, huge. Biggest baby.
And he's the first to admit it. So props,
Yeah, when I get my blood drawn, I'm like, listen, I do not like this. And she's like, oh, no, we get people like you all the time. I'm like, I don't know. Because people like me who are going to pass out or start crying when you even bring the needle out, I get
Yeah.
lightheaded. They don't even give you orange juice anymore. I'm like, where are the juice and the cookies and the snacks? Oh, we can't do that anymore. Like, really? So one person complained about it, and now I can't get my orange juice?
So I like Jeff Baker is admitting that, yes, it is his birthday. And
Yeah.
here's his one comment. No gifts, please. Cash only.
Nice. Can we Venmo you, Jeff?
Bring your cash to Baker Farms.
Baker Farms.
And buy some pumpkins in the fall. That's my favorite way to spend cash.
That is, you know what?
Actually,
Love going up there.
and Jeff's always trying to like give us he's such a nice guy. And I'm always just like, I'm going to buy some of the baked goods up there because I guess some people like bake for him,
Yeah.
And I'm like, give me that pie.
I go to Greg Jupick a lot, and when Miss Cheryl makes the pies.
Yeah.
Like, what do we got today? Oh, I got this cherry crumbler thingy the other day. They're so good. The fruit this year from the farm is so good. I hope Jeff's apples are doing well because.
Yeah, Jeff, how are the apples this year?
I think from what I've heard from going to the farm once a week, they're just everything. The peaches are amazing. Cherries were awesome. Blueberries, we have too many.
Yeah.
And the raspberries are great too.
All right, Jeff, we need an update on the apples whenever you have a chance.
Yeah.
A lot of people now talking about their reactions to getting their blood drawn. Mary says she just doesn't like it, but tattoos don't have that same feeling, she says.
Oh, great.
Howard says his leg shakes. He gets tense when he gets blood work done. The poor phlebotomist.
Oh, that's right. Phlebotomy. I know. She comes in.
Sometimes when I tell them that I don't like it, they say we're going to use the small needle. You ever have them say that for you? They're like, we're going to use the smallest needle.
Yeah, they do it like every 10 minutes. They're probably so used to it.
I know. They're one of my favorite things whenever I have to get my blood drawn is I sit there. Like if I recognize a person, boy, am I excited. If they did a good job before, and I'm like, oh my God, thank God you're
So
here.
the last lady I had when I did my annual physical, she was awesome.
Yeah.
So, I'm like, if you go back in my records and see who did it last time, can you get the lady who did it?
Yeah,
she
right.
was great. Very they're some of the nicest people. But no, when I one time they and I think from what I've heard, my veins stick out. Well, the one was having trouble, so I had to get the hand one.
I've had those.
Oh,
I've had that.
Oh, it was the worst. Whatever.
Oh my God.
Ever.
Lauren's got her little son is 3 years old. Vincenzo got blood work the other day. Didn't even flinch. Watched the whole thing.
So when Cubby was little like that,
incredibly impressed.
He could do that, and I was like, oh my goodness. Yeah, it didn't bother him.
That's amazing.
It didn't bother him at all. I don't think Robbie had a big problem. Brady probably hears me whining about it, and now he's like, I don't like it. I'm like, yes. Well, you don't like it because your dad.
Jeff Baker says he has a visitor, so he has to go. But you know what? We'll ask him tomorrow about the apples, I think, because that's a great question. I'm interested in hearing how they are.
Yeah. Don't forget us, Jeff.
Yeah, so you'll have to let us know.
Well, it's a birthday visitor. He's probably got people coming in and out all day saying happy birthday to him.
Yeah. Marguerite says she asked for a phlebotomist by name when she enters her info. Kelly says she used to be one. She always just tried to distract people talking about random things. I felt bad for those that struggle with blood draws. Yeah, I totally appreciate it when they're talking to me.
Me too.
And keeping me distracted.
Matter of fact, they'll say, do you want to talk? I'm like, yes. Tell me everything about yourself because I want this to go quickly.
Melody says, apparently, did Jeff say the apples will be early? I don't see that here. Venmo. I don't see it in my comments, but we'll definitely check in with him. He answered. Connie says, it's not popping up in my stuff here. No.
They blocked you.
Yeah, that's unfortunate. Well, I don't know.
Okay.
Yeah, I don't have it on my end.
Well, the other fruit has been great this year, and I'm hoping the banana peppers are good this year. Last year they were awesome. I can't imagine them not being awesome again this year.
Very good. Yeah, I wondered. That's so weird that we don't get comments. We always get Jeff's comments.
He just left.
I know, but that's just weird. Okay, let's talk about inflation too. We started talking about this. If you join us at 5:15, we talk. With so many people dealing with the effects of inflation, what have you had to give up? So here's the example that we found. Starbucks sales are down because people are saying, listen, I'm making my coffee at home or I'm getting it at a cheaper restaurant just because it's too expensive. Their sales are down 2% for stores in North America, the second straight quarter of declines. Total transactions fell 6% in one quarter.
Well, I think that a lot of companies did this during the inflation. They raised their prices.
Well,
obviously.
Funny that you should say that. The last sentence says sales were boosted by higher prices.
Yeah. Yeah. Okay. Newsflash. Do I get a breaking news banner for that? So what you saw then with the fast food companies that were not having as many people come in their doors, they lowered their prices. They made that $5 meal.
Yeah.
Now they're all following each other. And for someone like me, that is the best.
You do love a good deal.
So I would guess that, Starbucks is so expensive. And to me, it's a bit overwhelming.
Yeah.
I go in there and I'm like, whoa.
Right.
How many choices? Can I just get the one that is like an ice cap? And sometimes I don't know what that is.
Frappuccino. Yeah.
And like the frozen one with just a little coffee in it. Like, you want grande? I'm like, I don't know, medium.
Help me.
Here, take my money. Why didn't I get any change back? Oh my gosh. It's so,
Where's my change?
So I'm hoping that they follow the fast food companies. Tim Hortons has that 50% off after 2 p.m. Monday through Thursday.
Oh, that's nice.
So I've been hitting that then you get your ice cap for like $2. It's great.
Sarah says they're doing takeout and going out to eat less. Megan says McDonald's prices are down too. Or maybe she means McDonald's sales are down too. Marguerite says she's giving up nothing. Life is too short.
Oh.
Mary says this is a sore subject, but they need a new roof and gutters.
Mary, I'm with you.
Work begins next week. Not sure what they're going to cut.
I offered a child, but they said no.
Cindy's a member of Panera's Sip Club, and that is, I believe it gives you a deal. Like it's a monthly thing, I think.
I got my AARP card, and I think you get coffee with that.
Oh, you got your AARP card?
Dude.
Oh my God. So funny.
I have read it. There's a lot of good discounts.
Yep.
If I drank coffee, it'd be awesome.
Zeke says way less takeout. Shirley says, yeah, Tim's is great. Oh, hi, Adam Campos is with us. Good morning to you, buddy.
Campos, how's it going?
Laura wants to know if pizza and wing sales are down because it's unreal how much it costs for pizza and wings.
Laura, that's a fantastic question. Maybe we should bring that up in the morning meeting, honestly, because if you haven't gone in a while and you go, and like I ordered some pizza the other day for my birthday, and I was like, excuse me, what?
Right.
How? And a delivery charge, which is great. I appreciate them bringing it. I was like, that was a lot more than I thought it was going to be, because I hadn't bought, I had pizza delivered in a long time. Yeah. And like you said, I'm working on this meat raffle too, which we'll talk more about. And all those prices have gone up quite a bit.
Oh, Marguerite says, look at this. Denny's is 15% off with your AARP card.
Thank you, Marguerite. I will bring that in.
No, I have a question, Marguerite. Let's say Aaron and I go to Denny's. Does just Aaron get 15% off, or does he get 15% off the whole bill?
We're getting separate bills anyway.
No, because we're going to make Aaron. Because I'm going to make Aaron pay for my Grand Slam.
I can do that for you, especially if it's 15% off.
Danielle said, here's what they did. They cut out the wings and just got the pizza.
Yeah, wings are. We were at a place the other day. Oh, Libro's had 75-cent wings at the bar. So we got 10. That was great. They were delicious too.
Yeah. Kelly says they moved, rent doubled. So her $18 a day has to go down. The kids have to make their coffee at home. Yeah, spending $18 a day on coffee, that's tough.
Wow. Because
if you think about it, like I usually bring my little coffee pods here and my creamer. My creamer costs like $4, but it lasts for a couple weeks.
And I buy that big jug of iced coffee, which is $3.95, which lasts me, like, I go through one a week.
Yeah. Zeke says, listen, pizza and wings is an easy $50+
Easily.
Yeah.
Especially if you want the large one and you want the good wing. I mean, it's delicious. You get what you pay for. But from maybe, if you used to do it once a week, it's probably no.
Submaster is a half-sheet pizza Fridays for $11.99.
Okay. Right.
It's off the entire bill. So you can spring for my Grand Slam.
Marguerite, thanks.
Let's see here. Anita says Denny's takes it off the whole bill. Maybe that's why they closed. The one near me is still open, though. We can go to that one. Barbara says Delaware. Yeah.
Okay.
Delaware and Linden. 2 local establishments announced they have to increase prices because of their increased costs.
Yeah, I do like when the restaurants are transparent about it, and some will have it on the menu, some will have it on the door.
Yeah.
Due to labor difficulties, and all the food prices have gone up so much for these restaurants. And if you're not a chain, like I'm sure McDonald's and Burger King have a lot more sway in what they're going to pay, since they buy so much. But like you own one restaurant, like you're just stuck.
Absolutely. Peter says, I work part-time at a pizzeria. Don't remember when the last time prices changed, but it's a tough part, the cost of everything.
Yeah.
Absolutely. Totally get it. Jeff, here's maybe a good idea that other people could use. We save a few dollars by ordering chicken fingers instead of chicken wings.
That's cool. Because usually it'll give you either or, and I thought they were like kind of the same, but some places might have
save a few bucks.
Less expensive.
That's a good idea.
Chicken fingers. I love chicken fingers.
Me too. Kathy says she makes her coffee from home. Lori says it's gotten so cheap to eat at home, much cheaper to eat at home.
Yeah.
My daughter came out admitting she was a coffee snob. She buys certain coffee from a place in Lewiston for over $10 a pound. And then Zeke says price matching.
Can, Howard, that's
become his best friend. He hates going store to store. Oh, that's a good idea. Going up in price matching. And Barbara, eating local this morning, cherry pie from Becker Farms in Gasport.
That's so delicious. Like I said, the cherry pie from Great Jew Pick. It was so, like, when it was gone, I was just so sad. I'm like,
This guy loves food.
Yeah.
Jeffrey says, if pizza and wings cost you $85, do you still have to tip, even though the delivery charge is included?
I think if the, well, it depends. If delivery charge is like $250, on an $85,
Then they're
thing.
not, right.
Yeah, I think you got to look at the fine print because I had a delivery charge and that was only like $5 or something.
Mm-hmm.
And then I was like, well, that's not enough.
That's not enough, yeah.
So then I gave them more. And
do you do it? You don't do a full 20% though for like a delivery, do you?
I mean, he's carrying it in.
Do you?
Yeah.
Okay.
15%.
And then you give it to the.
It says all money goes to your driver.
Oh. Okay.
So that I read that because
Mm-hmm.
if not, I hate giving tip on a credit card.
Yeah.
But like sometimes you just don't have the cash.
Yeah.
So
we always try to keep a little bit of cash for when we get a pizza delivered, so
Yeah.
we have cash to give them. Let's see here. Mary says, this is killing me. It's hard to find gluten-free pizza crust that tastes good. Interesting.
That is interesting.
A couple of people, Connie and Marguerite, saying at some point my mom owes you that pie.
Yes, thank you. I totally forgot about that. What's the status on the stove?
You got to talk to her about it.
Is she watching right now?
I don't know. No, she hasn't chimed in today, so I don't think so.
My mom's not watching. Your mom's not. What's going on?
Where's everybody?
So
Barbara gets a pie with her CSA every other week.
Wow,
That's a good addition.
that's one in Gasport. That is good. We go in and buy. We get so much from the CSA. So, but if they threw pies in there, that would be great. I wonder because there's a fruit share, there's a meat share, there's an egg share, there's your vegetable share. Yesterday's.
Yeah.
For the people doing the CSA, this is the time of year where it's just the best.
Yeah.
Corn, zucchini, squash, tomatoes, onions.
Boy, fully loaded.
Potatoes.
Yeah.
Then I bought the meat and ice cream.
What meat do you get there?
Just the
Beef?
beef.
Oh,
Yeah,
okay. Mhm.
Yeah. And then what else is in that bag? It was so heavy. Oh, then you had the peaches, cherries, blueberries, and nectarines.
Nice.
Oh, and a melon too. It's awesome.
Carlos says he used to go to Tim Hortons every day, spend about $8. Then after COVID, he started bringing his own coffee and bagel. Now he's saving a bunch. Totally.
Absolutely. I mean, I could say we'll go sometimes after swimming because my son will be so hungry. All right, we'll get the bagel. And I'm like, oh, I'm here. I'll get a bagel too. Oh, wait, you might as well get me my ice cap for the morning. But there's $10.
Yep. Paula suggesting about a gluten-free pizza crust. Grasso's on Transit has the crust that you might be looking for.
Okay. Transit where? Like, let us know. Like Lockport, Lancaster.
Andrea says delivery fees and delivery apps have made things so expensive too. It's like $15 for delivery now. See, I'm not a delivery person. It is a very, very rare occasion that I have a delivery person come to my house. If a delivery person comes to my house, Paul ordered it. Excuse me. I go pick it up.
Yeah, I don't.
I always go pick it up. Like, it doesn't bother me to
The
drive
best
to the pizza
thing
place.
from COVID was the delivery service.
Do you want to know what? My parents never got stuff delivered. We always picked it up. So, like, that's just what, like, you know,
But you
the
can get
Chinese
the
food
things-
place near their house that they love.
Oh, yeah.
Always pick it up. They go to Bocce's,
Do
always
they
pick
deliver?
it up.
I mean, that's different. I thought, like, yeah, I always go to pick stuff up like that.
What
but
if you
I
ordered
mean,
from Bocce's? You would have them deliver?
no, I would go pick it up.
You would go pick it
Yeah.
up. Yeah.
I couldn't go the one day. It was like one time I've
Yeah.
ever done deliver food, but I would go pick it up. Hey, I like getting the drive and going
Yeah.
in and picking up my food.
Do you know what my dad used to say? If I, well, like when I was like a teenager, I could drive, he'd go, I'll buy if you fly.
Oh,
So
see,
I'd
I
have to-
thought they meant like delivering like your groceries or if you order something on Amazon.
I
or-
bet a lot of people talk about are thinking about like Grubhub and
See, I don't
DoorDash
have,
and stuff
I've never
like that.
used that.
Me
So I don't
either.
know.
And
how
I
that
will
even
never,
works.
I just
Yeah.
won't. It's not me.
Well, I can't imagine how. I mean, I guess they probably have like heater, cooler. They keep it warm. Like, what if I order? Hey, can you bring me 3 cheeseburgers? Like, what do you get them an hour later? Like,
So
it's
do you
silly.
guys DoorDash? Do you guys Grubhub? For me, I would never pay the added premium to do it.
And
I would
I
go pick it up.
Wouldn't mind the payment. I just don't want cold food.
Interesting. Let's see here. Yeah, a lot of people are saying, Shirley says rarely use delivery. Connie says her either. Adam says he rarely uses delivery. Yeah, I just don't do that. Howard says absolutely not. Would he use a Grubhub or DoorDash?
See, that's like a lot of people, including us. I don't know how they're so popular.
You know what? Because you've got people like my brother and Paul would be the same way. Like they always DoorDash Grubhub.
Really?
I don't know why. It
I
just
know
doesn't do it for me.
All of my son's roommates in school, he
They do
says
it.
that all the time.
Yeah.
He's like, we were there and like, ding dong. I'm like, what? Oh,
Yeah.
somebody's getting their breakfast. I'm like, seriously? Somebody's having their breakfast
Breakfast
delivered?
delivered. Yeah. One of my girlfriends does it all the time too. She said she wanted a bagel from Tim Hortons the other day and DoorDashed it to her house.
What was it like The $1.50 bagel
And
becomes
she was
$9.
like, yeah, she was like, it was ridiculous.
Okay, well, at least she admitted
But
it.
she was working
Okay.
at home. Like, she's like, I couldn't leave. So,
Alright,
yeah.
alright.
I mean, it's a convenience thing. Really quick, let's just let people know about the Amherst Bear,
Oh, cool.
because you wanted to talk about him. I think John's got video of the guy in there somewhere. He's running around through Amherst right now.
Yeah.
So listen, you've probably seen the pictures. You've probably seen the video. Give him his space if you see him. Don't approach him.
No, don't do that.
Black bears are normally docile, but no.
But they're a wild animal, and if you corner them, they
Correct.
will come at you.
Correct. Here he is.
Get that video. Do. So he was near Hopkins, right?
He was near Hopkins. Yeah. Um,
So I saw a fox this morning, but nothing compares to the bear sighting. Is there more than one bear that I hear?
oh, now look at, see, all of a sudden, maybe this is why I missed Jeff's comment before. All of a sudden, I've got like 20 comments here.
Oh,
I wonder if it's like
playing the interwebs.
yeah, if it's like a
Yeah.
Wi-Fi thing. There he is. Look at him, just laying in the shade. So anyways, they're in contact with the DEC about it. We'll keep in touch with the Amherst police about the Amherst Bear here. Now I've got all the comments about Grubhub. I was wondering why nobody was commenting. Well, there they are. And then my husband was calling me out. Where the heck did that comment go?
Did
Here.
your mom chime in?
Some people like the grocery orders and send their personal driver to pick it up. Now that I will say I do. I do the Instacart to pick up at the grocery store, and I'll be like, "Can you pick up the groceries?" But I did get them the other day, didn't I, Paul? I did.
Poor Paul.
Marital spat via
On second cup.
Yeah,
I love
on
it. I feel
second
like
cup, a second cup
I feel like my
spat.
parents are fighting. Do I chime in here? Which side do I take? Paul's. But I mean, I don't know where to go.
Lorianne said, "Here's a big thing about the bears: don't feed them." And you know what? Keep in mind those bird feeders.
I know.
Boy, do they love a bird feeder.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I just filled mine up. I was thinking that, I'm like, oh, what are the bears going to get?
Mary says he's booking it. That bear, he really was.
He was flying.
He
They're
was-
fast.
yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Like, no, thank you. Connie wanted to know what neighborhood it was. Peter saying it was kind of, Hopkins near Dashes.
So kind of by Will North over
Yeah,
there.
yeah, kind of that way. Connie's saying she screenshot something and she's going to tell me later. This is really hard because all your comments all just popped in all of a sudden.
Is one of them from MB Morris?
They're not. I have not seen my mom yet. No, Paul's laughing. Hilarious, Paul. You're in trouble.
Team Paul. Is there a hashtag we can make?
Joseph's. Where's that?
What are you doing?
What is going on?
What are
John,
you-
are you clicking on these or I don't know what's happening right now?
Oh, yeah. So let's blame somebody who's not here.
Well, I'm wondering, like, I'm not clicking them. Joseph said, pick up groceries myself. It's a good exercise.
Okay.
Lauren says she's looking out the window at a skunk at her house.
Oh.
Adam says, listen, I leave and y'all get tornadoes and bears. Yes.
Just think that's what you've been uncovering. Campos, if you were still here.
Howard says your mom commented and I didn't even see it.
I missed it.
My gosh.
My mom? Oh,
What
my
a
mom.
day. Yeah, I think your mom.
Okay.
I don't see it though.
I mean, I could probably paraphrase. Hi, honeys.
Hi, honeys. You look
are
so
you
cute
guys?
today.
Oh,
You're the
there's Cher.
best and you
Oh,
do a good job.
Oh,
there it
you
is.
go. Hi, Ma.
Good morning, honeys. I am always watching you.
Oh, appreciate it. So,
Hi, Mom. My mom will be like, oops, sorry, I slept through second cup today. My bad.
yeah. All right, Ma. Have a
So,
great day
and
today.
Danielle's saying maybe we are just having like connection issues. Danielle says, listen, I never got a notification this morning at 8 and you keep freezing when I try to send a comment. Well, sorry about that, guys. It makes for a
You
difficult
missed some
conversation.
great TV this morning. So, yeah. We
Oh
talked
my
about
God, wait. Oh, can we play that really quick?
What's that?
The pig?
Oh, my. Yeah.
If
that's
you
what-
guys, the Niagara County Fair starts today. This
you
was
have
the
to see.
highlight of the show. John, you got to pull this up. Make sure you're.
Come on, John,
well,
you got
you're
a minute
almost gonna do it.
15 to make this
Oh my God,
happen.
it was so funny.
Wait
Okay.
for singing pig, and if you want to help me out, a little Old MacDonald. You ready?
All right.
Old MacDonald had a farm, E-I-E-I-O. And on this farm he had a pig, E-I-E-I-O. With a here and a there, here a there a everywhere a. That was a little weak, but there you go. All right, can you wave to
Oh my
everybody? How about a big wave?
Oh,
Here, Mac, how about easy?
Oh, it's a little wet.
Step up, step up. I know it. Good boy. Take a seat,
that's the
buddy.
best thing you're going to
You
feel.
got
I'm
it.
so mad we
All
didn't
right,
lead
enough.
with that.
Anyway,
Is that
so
not
much. He is
so
so
funny?
talented.
With
He's a good
sunglasses
boy.
on.
He is hilarious.
What is it called? The bacon review?
It was called the pork
Oh,
review, pork
review?
something, pork chop review.
Pork chop review?
So funny. So that's one of the things at the Niagara County Fair. I mean, I was crying tears this morning.
We were
watching
dying. I
that.
couldn't even get through the weather. I'm like, this is the funniest
I
thing.
heard him. He's in another room when he puts his graphics together, and he was literally laughing so hard I could hear him like through the other room.
Awesome.
Isn't that so
Niagara
funny?
County Fair. Get up there and check that out.
Yeah, so that's part of the show up there. And you know what I like? The guy says he keeps those pigs for life. He's like, they don't go to market. These are our pigs, and we keep them forever. He had that pig that weighed 1 pound when he first got it. It's 700 pounds now.
And it sings.
And it sings. Happy Wednesday.
Enjoy.
We'll see you guys back here tomorrow.